Hello and welcome into another video. In today's video I'm going to see if this television that I found in the bin works, and it is a Sony Trinitron 14-inch KV-14 T1B, and it was found in a bin close to where I work. I'll put some footage up of it now as I'm talking. Basically it was I don't think it was through in the bin, it was just placed in the bin. And it is grubby, it's got oil and grease all over it. When I actually found it, it was soaking wet. So this has been left to dry for about a good week now. The tube on the front, or the screen, looks in okay condition, no real great issues with that. The front flap, which snapped off, I did search in the skip and I found it. So I'm going to replace the little tab that snapped off. I'm basically just going to glue it. First things first though, what I'm going to do is I am going to open it up and just double check everything because it's kind of dry. I'm going to give it a clean up and then I'm going to turn it on and test it if it works. I was going to test it first, but seeing as though I was, going to open this thing up, I thought I better not. So yeah, it's going to be just a clean up, and if it works, it's going to one of my subscribers and good friend, Mr. Kennedy. So if you're watching, Mr. Kennedy, and this television is working and all goes well, enjoy your new TV. Right, all four screws out, and at a glance at the side, looks like it's had some sort of repair in the past. Looks like it's took a bit of a belt. Oh, that's been cracked. Oh, since being re-glued. Also, when I was taking this apart, the four screws that I've just taken out, two of them are Phillips heads and two of them are flathead. So it tells me that it's had something done to it in the past. So maybe this thing doesn't work after all, and maybe it came from a retro gamer like myself and they've just tossed it away. Phil did say, regardless of the outcome, if it works or not, he'll still have it. So I'm going to continue on. I'm going to have a quick look inside, clean up, test, fix the flap, and away we go. There's the model number on the top. These indeed are very good TVs. I have one myself, just sat over there. That is in pristine condition. Another thing this TV did not come with is the remote control, and I did search tirelessly in that bin and I couldn't find it, so I just left it. But you can get those universal ones that do work just as well. So anyway, let's crack on. Right, we have the top off, or the back off. A little bit dusty, very dusty flyback there. Let's hope that flyback works still. As I say, I'm not going to do too much in terms of cleaning this inside. I may give it a little hoover out. It's just basically a clean up today and a test. So hopefully this baby fires up and doesn't blow the house up. Can't really tell if the flyback's gone at this point anyway, so we'll find that out when we turn it on, eh? But for nothing, suppose you can't grumble. Also, as you can see there, the inside of the case, where the repair is on the inside. So it must have been dropped at some point, this, I'm assuming. Anyway, we'll get her back together and we'll see if she works. Right, next up we have the front flap. Now it's just basically snapped that little tiny clip as I took out the bin and put it in my pocket. It's already bent, it's snapped off. So it's just a case of gluing it back on and hope for the best. Glue. Right, I'll let that set. I'll go outside and I'll try this TV in the garden. Right, we are outside. We are hooked up to the mains. And what I'm going to do before I actually turn the power on is actually switch the TV on. Is that on? That's off. Providing that switch works, that is. Yep, got it hooked up to the mains. So it's now switched on. All I need to do now, go inside and turn the power on. I think it's working. Oh, yeah, it's working, get out the way. That came on then. Oh yeah. What have we got there? Channel 6. Right. We appear to be working. We're not blowing up. So, I think I'll test it on a games console. Now I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll test it on my trusty Amiga 1200. See you upstairs. Right, here's the real test, I suppose. I've got it hooked up via RGB to SCART from the Amiga 1200. TV I'm just about to plug in. Amiga 1200's all plugged in, ready to go. Plug the TV in and see what happens. Like the TV's on. You just lean underneath. I'll turn the 1200 on. Right, take two. The 1200 wasn't plugged in, so I'm about to switch on the power box to the A1200. Oh, it's working. But does the sound work? That's the thing. Let's have state of the art. Right, we are cooking on gas. Let's see if my remote control works. Yeah. Bloody good find, that one. And there's my one there, just sat on the left. All in all, a cracking find. And I wouldn't say a fix, but just a clean up. Now I know it looks a bit grubby around the edges, but one can assume you may be able to get a grey pen or grey felt or grey marker or grey paint that may just hide them blemishes. As I say, it's getting given away, so it depends what Phil wants to do with it really. So Phil, enjoy your new Trinitron TV, mate. Oh, and I almost forgot as well. The flap works as it should. I don't know how long for, but do you really need these nowadays? Apart from the headphone jack. Click, click, click. Or maybe Phil, if you're watching, with your 3D printer, print yourself a little flap, colour it grey. Happy days. Cheers for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.